all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Sunstone, reading number 2 with the Citrine, reading number 3 with the Lemurian Quartz, reading number 4 with the Apatite, and reading number 5 with the Sodalite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the Sunstone. Your first message of the reading is to take pleasure in the things that you do. So make sure you're slowing down to enjoy the different things you're doing in your life. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles talks about, well, it can talk about abundance coming in, but it also can represent a person. If it does, it's the energy of wanting to help everybody, wanting to be the person that gets the call so you can jump in and save the day and help people. Next, we have the Devil. The Devil talks about stuck energy, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move forward. It can represent addiction, all different kinds of addiction, like chemical addiction or like gambling addictions or things like that. It can represent love triangles. It has to do with energy that's really not in your best interest, that has you stuck from moving forward. Next, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about being victorious. So whatever that devil energy was that had you kind of stuck, possibly with regards to money, since it was on the King of Pentacles like that, it looks like you guys are moving through it. The Six of Wands represents victory. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning that has your passions all tied up in it. Something that is very, very passionate for you that is starting. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity. It's kind of the same energy as the King, only the Queen of Pentacles isn't looking to save the day. She just wants to share what she has, whether she's abundant or not. And topping everything off, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups talks about something ending to bring in something new that is better. So a new beginning that's better. With the way it's standing on that wand from the Six of Wands back there, I feel like you are victorious in letting something end. Maybe you have overcome whatever that devil energy is, and it's bringing in a wonderful new beginning for you. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty clear yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you. Ace of Wands. So again, kind of doubling down on that new beginning that is passionate. So very passionate energy starting in your life somewhere. Seven of Swords. That talks about hanging on to things you need to release, you need to let go of. Or it can say there may be something not disclosed going on in the background somewhere. We'll see Oracle and see why it's here. Three of Swords. That talks about heartbreak of some kind. Maybe relationship ending, maybe whatever it was that had you feeling stuck was ending. It is for your best benefit for sure, but you got the heartbroken energy coming in with the Three of Swords. So again, we'll look at Oracle, we'll see what we can do. And the Star talks about healing and a gift from the divine. So healing energy coming in to fix what feels broken, and the universe sending in energy that feels like a gift. Now, let's start Oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 1, please. Let go. All right, whatever it is that's over and done with, you got to let it go. You got to release it. You got to let it go. It's done. Not always easy, but it's going to be important for you. So let whatever it is you're hanging on to go. Since we got that as our angel message, I want to start with the Seven of Swords, because that talks about hanging on to things. It can also be things that are not disclosed going on in the background, but I kind of feel like you guys are hanging on to something you need to release. Don't let your past hold you back, for sure. Whatever it is in the past that has happened, whatever it is you're hanging on to, it is time to release that. You've got to let go so that you can move forward. You have beautiful energy in front of you, but you've got to release things. Now, Three of Swords with regards to, okay, we're going to take 2. A fiery climax approaches and a time for healing. Okay, so with regards to this heartbroken energy, you're almost done with it. Like the finish is finishing. It may be a little bit spicy, however it ends. So if it's not done, it may be kind of a dramatic ending or something like that. But then the healing comes in. So let whatever needs to end. Let it go. So you can bring the healing in. Now, let's move on to Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at the Star with Queen of the Moon with regards to the healing energy and the beautiful energy coming in from the universe. Self-reflection. Okay, part of that healing is going to be self-reflection. It's going to be processing all those emotions. Typically, water in the cards represents emotion. And this, see the woman, she's like standing on the book. She's holding hands with herself. She seems like she's meditating. She looks absolutely fine. But then you look in the mirror, you look through beyond the veil, and she is up to her neck in the water. That represents you. You've got to process those emotions. You've got to deal with the heartbreak. You've got to release whatever needs to be released. You guys have definitely dealt with something significant. The devil may not even be something that you chose. It may be something that happened. Some relationship that was toxic or something like that. I feel like you guys are getting out of something really difficult right now, but you are going to heal and move forward into something so much better. Ace of Wands. Transformation. Whatever this beginning is that has your passions in it, it is a full-on transformation for you. You are transforming, new energy, new you, beautiful, peaceful, happy, healing energy. It's wonderful. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was yes to whatever you asked. Love. So the answer to your question is yes, and love has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the citrine. Your first message of the reading is to bring in the light. So let the light in around you. Let your light shine. Bring in that beautiful light energy. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the cards, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready, then I'll cut, and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. We're going to go one more time. There we go. Okay. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. So we start with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about things moving very, very quickly. Situations changing quickly, things moving quickly, lots of very fast moving energy. Next, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about hanging on to something that is maybe not good for you, maybe doesn't need to go into the future, or it can talk about somebody doing something that is kind of sneaky, something behind the scenes where they're not being honest. It's interesting how the swords this person is carrying are kind of stabbing into the head of the Eight of Wands. Whatever it is that's being hung on to may be stopping forward progress. Topping everything off, we have the Devil. The Devil talks about being stuck. You can see here that it's represented by a shackle that has five different chains in five different directions. If that was on you, you would be going nowhere. And that's the energy of the Devil. Very stuck energy. Normally, it's a toxic energy, something that's not good for you. It can represent lust. It can represent love triangles. It can represent addiction. Anything that has you feeling stuck, anything that's keeping you from moving forward. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid no to whatever you asked Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Judgment, that talks about a second chance, stepping into a second chance somewhere in your life, a second chance that you desire most likely, getting to do a do-over essentially. Page of Wands, that talks about reconnecting to passion. It can be romantic passion, so it could be reconnecting to a passion from your past, but it can also be reconnecting to creative passion, a hobby that you let go of years ago that comes back and turns into a business or something like that. The Devil again. Okay, so there's definitely stuck energy that you're dealing with. We're going to get oracles, see how you move through it, see how you overcome it. And the Tower, that talks about things changing. Now, with the Tower being right next to the Devil, that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know? If you're dealing with Devil energy and you've been stuck and you can't move forward and you don't know what to do and all of that, the Tower could be that changing. Yeah, everything's going to break down. Yeah, everything's going to go through a huge transformation that is normally challenging in nature, but it overcomes that energy, and that's what you're looking for. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with the Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please. Be accommodating. The universe is asking you to work with the universe. Work with the universal energy. See how you've got all that gold light coming in, and you've got bring in the light with also almost the same color of like that yellow gold. Your guides are telling you to focus on joy. Be accommodating. Work within joy. Find your joy and hang on to that light energy. Now, I want to get Moonology for the Devil. So what is there to help them deal with and overcome this Devil energy, please? Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. So the Devil energy probably represents something different for each and every one of you. And the prosperity lies ahead is your guides encouraging you that you do overcome it, okay? There's no specific guidance that says, release things in the Devil. I mean, there's nothing that is going to be specific for everyone here because it's general. So your guides are saying, hey, there is prosperity. There are good things out in front of you. So move forward. Let the changes happen. Embrace the changes. As difficult as that is sometimes, this stuff needs to change to clear your energy. Now, let's see the Tower. With regards to the change, things being broken down, realization. Okay, so part of the changing is realizing what needs to change. It's realizing what has you stuck. It's realizing where the issue lies. So as you realize what this Devil energy is, it brings that change into your realm. Now, let's see Judgment. That talks about the second chance. Protection. Okay. So you are going to have a second chance at something you desire. And it is very protected by the universal energies. Like, you don't have to worry that your second chance isn't going to come in. The universe is already on it. Now, let's see Page of Wands with regards to reconnecting to passion. Compassion. Okay. Reconnecting to passion is part of your path. You know, it's our passions guide us down our path. They tell us which way to go. We're passionate about things because it's meant for our life this time. Compassion is part of yours. So, and compassion is the purest form of love. Okay. It is the purest form of love because it asks for nothing. It says, you deserve love because you're human. And that is compassion by nature. So whatever it is that you're reconnecting to on a passionate level, it's got real pure compassion, love involved in it. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid no to whatever you asked, you get healing. All right, so the answer to your question is no, and healing has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Lemurian Quartz. Your first message of the reading is to practice patience. So make sure that you are being patient with regards to whatever you're asking and in your life in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about maybe not seeing what's right in front of you, not seeing what the universe is trying to bring in, or not seeing things clearly, but rather seeing things the way you wish they were versus the way they are in reality. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords can talk about anxiety. And I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about the feeling of anxiety, worrying about the future. How's it going to play out? Looking at all the different scenarios, using all your energy, maybe even losing sleep, focusing on what could go wrong. The answer to that is to try to shift into focusing on what could go right. Next, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords talks about action and protection energy. It's interesting that her sword is right there on top of like the head of the person in the Nine of Swords. I feel like taking action, maybe just that shift in perspective, is going to help you break that energy. The Queen of Swords is, she's very action-oriented, very powerful. She says what she means. She doesn't care if it hurts your feelings. She is very direct, and she will stand up and protect what she deems important to her always. Next, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about intuition, your guides bringing in knowledge intuitively for you. Following that gut instinct is going to be very important. Your intuition is heightening, and your guides are talking to you directly. So pay attention to what you just know, or what you feel, what you have a sense about. Those things are going to be very important as you move forward. Next, we have Temperance topping everything off. Temperance talks about balance, a healthy balance of both passion and emotion. Staying balanced and focusing on finding that balance in all the different aspects of your life. All right, now looking at this as a yes or a no, I feel like you guys do need to shift your perspective with regards to that anxiety. Not letting yourself ruminate on that and focusing on what could go right instead, focusing on what's coming in intuitively. If you take the action with the Queen of Swords to deal with that feeling of anxiety, you're going to be able to move forward in a lot easier energy. That being said, looking at this, it is quite positive, especially with the major arcana coming out on top like that. This answer looks like yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, please show us their situations. Thank you, thank you. 8 of Coins, that talks about work, putting in the work, doing the work, being rewarded for the work. Three of Coins, that's being appreciated at work. This is normally what you do for a living. And it can look like being promoted or getting a raise because they appreciate the passion and the energy that you put in what you do. If you work for yourself, it could look like more customers or better ratings, better reviews, that sort of thing. Very positive things happening in your work life. Nine of Cups, that looks like wish fulfillment, dream come true energy. That's beautiful. And the Star. The Star is healing and a gift from the divine. That's beautiful. I love it. Your situations are absolutely wonderful right now. Now, let's get Oracle and just see kind of where things lead. Angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Check your emotions. Okay, so make sure that you are dealing with your emotions. Make sure you're not hiding from them. Make sure you're processing them and feeling them and moving through them and releasing them. The key is releasing them. You don't want to hang on to things forever. You want to feel what you need to feel and move through it. So check your emotions. Like I said, not hide from, not bury, but check your emotions. Deal with them and move through them so that you can move into the energies you desire. Now, let's see Moonology with regards to, let's see the 8 of Coins with regards to the work. What is there to add to this 8 of Coins for group number 3? Balance spirituality and practicality. All right, so with regards to what you do, the work that you put in, finding that balance is going to be key. You had Temperance in your Transparent Tarot, which also focuses on balance. I think finding that healthy balance of the practical versus the spiritual. So like meditating and, visualizing what you desire, but then also taking those action steps to step into your desires is going to be critical for you. You are making progress with regards to your work life though. So just keep going by finding that balance. Let's see the 3 of Coins with Queen of the Moon. New beginnings. All right. So this appreciation for your energy and what you do is turning into a new beginning. Something new and significant is starting here. So congratulations. That's wonderful. Let's see the Star here with the healing and the gift. Ooh, change. Okay. So now everybody gets scared when they see change because we don't like it, because we're creatures of habit, because we're humans. But change is actually really good sometimes. And the change is clarifying healing and a gift coming in. So as you deal with the change, know that it is a positive change. Okay, that needs to be the focus. Not worrying about what could go wrong, but remember, focusing on what could go right. The changes that you're going to be experiencing are positive changes. So when you encounter the change, just immediately go, okay, this is going to bring in great energy. Let's see what happens next. It's going to be fantastic. All right, 9 of Cups. It's kind of like Christmas morning where you're excited to see what's under the tree. Don't look at it and go, oh, I bet someone gave me presents that are horrible. No, of course you got things that you want. It's happy energy. Focus on that happy energy. 9 of Cups. Life purpose. Wow. So feeling like you're being gifted or a wish coming true. It's a life purpose energy. This is beautiful. Like, you guys are going through significant changes, but it is very fantastic. What you need to focus on is that positive energy. That's going to be the key here. Transparent Tarot was yes to whatever you asked, and you get strength. So the answer to your question is yes, and you absolutely have the strength to deal with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the appetite. Your first message of the reading is to get out of your comfort zone. You've got to leave that comfort zone. Growth does not happen in the comfort zone. Not easy, but necessary. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. Let's get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the wheel. No, we start with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity. She doesn't have to be abundant. She will share whatever she has, whether or not she's abundant, but she can be very abundant. She's got a very significant generosity. She will share just because it's the right thing to do. Next, we have the wheel. The wheel talks about healing and luck and things turning in your favor, kind of things being fated and lucky things happening for you. Next, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about worrying, using your time to worry about everything that's going on in your life. When you worry about things, you're not actually doing anything productive to change them. You're just worrying about them. And that is, one, it focuses on things that you don't want to manifest. And two, it kind of uses your energy in a way that's not helpful to you. So whatever you can do to step out of that worry, and we all worry, we're all human. It's not like it's unnatural or something, but you have to work on it. You have to overcome it so that you can move forward in kind of a healing energy. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about treating yourself to a little bit of luxury to draw in that abundance you desire. So, treating yourself to something luxurious, something extra to bring in that money you're trying to manifest. Next, we have the Emperor. The Emperor tops everything off, and it reminds you that you're in charge of your life. You make the decisions. You choose the path in front of you. You decide where you're going. You are where you are because of the decisions you've made, and you will be where you will be because of the decisions you're making now. So choose the path that's right for you. Choose the path you want to go down. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, I feel like your guides are saying, hey, don't focus so much on worry. But the answer to your question seems very positive. Looks like the answer to your question is yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. All right, the Hanging Man talks about shifting your perspective. Could be shifting away from that worrying. It can also say there are some delays. Things maybe not moving as fast as you'd like. The Magician, that talks about manifesting. I feel like some of you are trying to manifest financial material things with that Nine of Pentacles in there. Doing a little bit extra for yourself, letting the universe know that you're not worried about money is a fantastic way to bring that manifestation in for you. Now, you might not all be manifesting money, but some of you are with that Nine of Pentacles there. Whatever you're manifesting, make sure you're focusing on the positive and that you're releasing completely. That helps things to manifest, but it looks like you guys are on a very good manifestation path. Six of Swords talks about moving forward, letting go of the past, moving forward into new things. Typically, the swords would be on the deck, on the boat in the Six of Swords, but here they're in the water. So I feel like you guys may have already released what it is you need to release to move forward. And the Emperor, again, the Emperor reminds you you're in charge. This is your life. It is your decision which way you go. You choose the path that you want to be on and then follow it. This is your life, so choose what resonates with you. Now, let's get Oracle for everything so we can get just a little more guidance. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please bring forward whatever's in their best interest. Universal Heart. All right, your guides are asking you to communicate with the Universal Heart. That means connecting with universal energy, connecting with your earth energy, connecting with your chakra energy, and also bringing in your angels, the divine, all of it. Making that connection to the universal energy and speaking from your heart space is going to help you find the guidance that you need to move forward. Now, let's see Moonology. We're going to start with the Hanging Man. What is there to add to the Hanging Man here for the best benefit of group number 4? Adjustments are required. Okay, so this is not about delays for you guys. This is about you adjusting your perspective, and I feel like it comes back to that worry. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. You've got to move through things that you don't really know all the answers to yet, and you could worry about how it's all going to play out and just worry, but you're using your energy in a way that creates blockages for you. Adjust where you need to. Don't worry. Instead, move forward with excitement. You're manifesting beautiful things. You should be excited about where you're going. And always remember that you are making the choices that make your tomorrow. Now, the Emperor, please. What is there to add to the Emperor? Fruition. Yeah, you set your sights on it, you choose it, it will come to fruition. If you say, yep, this is for me, this is where I'm headed, this is where I'm going, and then you shift your perspective to not worry about how you're going to get there, but instead take those steps to move that direction, it is going to absolutely come to fruition for you. Let's see the Six of Swords here. The darkness. Okay, so you've been moving forward for a long time, or you've been trying to move forward in this way for a long time. I feel like the swords have just come out of the boat, so you may have just released things that you needed to be able to move forward. This has been in the works for a very long time though, so keep moving forward. Now that you're starting to see that forward motion, don't give up. Don't stop. Keep moving forward. Release that worry. Start to be excited about what's coming in your life next, because you will always be able to choose what it is you desire. Now, the Magician, with regards to the manifesting. Love. All right. So like I said, some of you are manifesting money with the Nine of Pentacles, but with that clarifier, some of you are manifesting love. Whatever it is you're manifesting, you're doing a good job. You're very successful at manifesting. You've just got to allow yourself to move forward and remember to choose the path that lines up with what it is you're attempting to manifest. Now, Transparent Tarot was a yes to whatever you asked, and you get peace. So the answer to your question is yes, and peace has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Sodalite. Your first message of the reading is to speak your truth. So whatever your truth is, it's important that you verbalize it. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, that's good. All right, we'll stop right there. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. 7 of Cups talks about having lots and lots of options and needing to choose what's right for you, needing to use your discernment to choose between them. So there are lots of options in some aspect of your life right now, and you need to use your discernment to choose. Next, we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups talks about maybe not seeing what's right in front of you, or seeing things the way you would like to see them rather than the way they actually are. So make sure you're seeing things very clearly. Make sure you're using your discernment. Next, we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups talks about soulmate connections. It doesn't have to be romantic soulmates with the 2 of Cups. It could be platonic, some other soul connection, but it does represent those strong soul connections, and it very well can be a romantic soulmate. With all those options, it may be that your guides are telling you to make sure you choose your romantic soulmate. Next, we have the 6 of Wands, which is victory. We are seeing victory here, being very, very victorious in whatever situation you're dealing with. Next, we have the Knight of Wands, which talks about falling in love. Passion meets emotion and they whirlwind. It is a very intense energy for sure, but it's also beautiful and exciting. It's a little overwhelming, but you guys will make it through. And then topping everything off, we have the Star. The Star talks about healing and a gift from the divine. So I feel like you guys are stepping into something beautiful here. For a lot of you, you are finding a romantic soulmate with that Knight of Wands. It's the idea of falling in love and whatnot. Make sure you're looking at things clearly. Make sure you're not missing the signs. There are lots of options for you right now, but you should successfully choose your soulmate, and it is a beautiful thing the universe is bringing in for you. Now, whether or not you asked about soulmates, it does look like the answer to your question is a pretty strong yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. 3 of Coins, that talks about being appreciated for your work. Normally, this is related to your actual work life, you putting the energy into your work that gets you appreciated. So it could be like a raise or like your business growing or something like that. 10 of Wands, that talks about feeling overwhelmed. With that Knight of Wands and the falling in love energy, if that was you that is falling in love, especially if it's with a soulmate, it does get very, very overwhelming. So just take a breath and know that you can move through it. If the overwhelming energy is coming from somewhere else, we're going to get Oracle to see how you move through it, but you got this, I'm sure. The Hierophant, that talks about building strong foundations. It can talk about getting married, and it's the more official side of things, like figuring out how it's all going to work and where are we going to live. Are we going to share finances? What's it going to look like? It can also talk about going back to school to change your career, finding a belief set that resonates with your soul. It's about laying that really foundational bedrock in your life. And the Page of Wands, that talks about reconnecting to your passions. So there's a lot of like soulmate love energy going on in the Transparent Tarot especially. You may be reconnecting to a past love that was a soul connection with the Page of Wands here. Or this could be creative. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be creative. You can be being advised to reconnect to your passions, to go back to what you're passionate about in your work, follow your passions, because that's going to make everyone appreciate your energy. Anything we do in passion is attractive to other humans because everyone kind of on the instinctual level knows that when we are following our passion, it is part of our calling. So it is a very intense energy that draws in others. So reconnect to that passion, whatever it looks like for you. Now, let's get Oracle, starting with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is the archangel that deals with joy. She can do anything that any of the others can. It's not like she can only deal in joy, but she is the joy-bringing angel. She brings happiness and joy. She's coming into your reading to kind of offer her assistance in sprinkling a little extra joy in your life, especially with you feeling overwhelmed. Focusing on joy could be very helpful for you. So if you decide you'd like her assistance, you can call out to her. Now, the 10 of Wands and the overwhelmed energy, what do? Prosperity lies ahead. So if you're concerned about money, if that's where this overwhelming energy is coming from, know that you get through whatever the challenge is. You overcome it, you get through it. Prosperity's out in front of you. Don't give up, just keep pushing forward. You've got this. You will make it through what feels overwhelming in the now. Let's see the Hierophant with Queen of the Moon. Patience. All right, so as you make these foundational decisions or foundational changes in your life, it is important to be very patient and let the universe like catch up and keep up, so that you are not choosing things that aren't maybe in your best interest, so that you're choosing the best option the universe has for you. Now let's see the Page of Wands. Ooh, extremes. Okay, so this passion, whatever it is you're connecting to, it is a very extreme energy. Like I said, that can bring about some overwhelmed energy. Whether this is a person or a creative project, it is very intense passion energy, which means it's going to be, it's going to burn really hot, and you're going to attract a lot of attention with that passion energy. And it's something that you just have to work through. You will be able to work through it. If it is creative, then just keep going. Your passions, your creative passions, they're part of your calling. Even if they push you to an extreme level, it is because you're walking your authentic life path. And if this is a romantic passion, then it is incredibly passionate and can become very overwhelming. So again, just keep that in mind, kind of sprinkle some joy in there and some happiness and peaceful energy to keep things from becoming more than you can handle. Now, let's see spell casting for the Three of Coins. What is there for the Three of Coins here, please? Thank you, thank you. Trust. All right, so you're going to have to trust the universe, that you just keep putting your energy into what it is you do, and the universe is going to bring the people that are interested in that energy to you. Trust that you doing your good work is going to put you on the right path, and it's going to lead you to abundance. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked, you get fertility. So the answer to your question is yes, and the situation is fertile for positive growth. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.